Well, there's probably less people here that actually knew Grandpa than knew him. I'm going to make that assumption. Well, one of my memories of him, and I know the story's been told, and it's been told in multiple ways, because this happened several times. But if I was to say a good story of Grandpa Barfuss, I remember, when we lived right beside him, we were always out working with him. Spent all of growing up working alongside of him. And one day we were out, and there was me and my younger brother Jan, and I think Richard Bear was with us too. And we're moving some old telephone poles around. And I was on the tractor running the front end loader. And it's not like the front end loaders now where you know all the buttons are. We just would randomly hook up hoses, and sometimes the board was down and sometimes it was up. And I'm in the tractor, and it tells me to move the front end loader, and I do, and I pushed it the wrong way, and they came down instead of up. Now, it wasn't where they were supposed to go, and Grandpa was a little bit excited about it. And he come running over the tractor to tell me the right way of doing it. Got up on the tractor, opened the door, and went to explain to me the right way. As he did, something flew out of his mouth. I don't remember exactly how many false teeth or what exact configuration it was, but these teeth came flying out, and they hit me right in the chest. And then they fell on my lap, and needless to say, I was a little freaked out. I didn't know he had these teeth. Well, what am I going to do? My grandpa's coming in after me for messing up with tractors. Teeth come flying at me. Didn't know what to do, so I was really freaked out. They were like right on my lap, so I picked him up and threw him back. They went offhand and into the ground. He jumped down, picked him up, got in his truck and left. And I'm like, uh-oh, what do we do? And my brother said something like, why'd you leave him mad? But after years of that passing, I would say he probably just ran home and cleaned it. So he could put it back in.
Yeah.
That's probably what he did. As a 12-year-old kid, I didn't know that. It just kind of freaked me out. It's just a little story I always remember. But what I remember most about Grandpa, he was always a hard worker. He was in his 60s, I believe. And I'm a 16-year-old kid. And I think, I should be able to outwork this old guy. But it wasn't getting ever close. He was so capable. He wasn't a big man. And he was not physically imposing, but he was so capable and worked so hard. And everything he did, he just always did it right. And I always appreciated that about him. And yes, of course, Jason, I remember the day. Ken was also there with us. My grandfather died while he was working. He spent his whole life doing that. And he was a great example for that.